and y'all had so much motion, so much movement at that time, and I didn't really understand what the Chopaholics was. I could kind of assess it by the name. That must be some DJ chopping and slowing it down. But when did that whole movement? What was the catalyst of that movement, and how did that whole thing get started?
Man, I know that Overdose and Kool-Aid had always been good friends, and they wanted to do something as a team, and they like screwing and chopping music.
DJ Overdose.
Yeah, DJ Overdose, DJ
yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Okay, got it.
And man, they started as a chop shop, and then they do compilations with Dope House Records or Latium Records, and screwing and chopping these compilations. And they say, you know what? Why don't we just start doing our own mixtapes? And they already made mixtapes, but they had never really sold them. But he always liked the screw thing, and you know what I'm saying, they started as a chop shop, and then they went into the Chopaholics, and lo and behold, whenever 104.9 started, they were actually going to have Watts on there screwing and chopping on Screwston Sundays, but he had the opportunity to go to 97.9, and he was kind enough to let us have the opportunity to get on there, or let my cousin, Overdose and Kool-Aid, let them do their thing, and brought us into the fold to do that. And my cousin tried to show love to so many artists. He liked breaking records and really showing what Houston had. And he was able to, through that radio station and through our syndicated radio show and XM radio show that he made, they were really able to capitalize on a lot of things, but also with a Latin twist, to where you're getting more artists. No matter the color of them, you're going to see a different diaspora of artists that, that come out on there. And I liked it. They weren't scared to break records, you know what I'm saying? And being part of it was amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that, being a part of it now is amazing. And, they built a really good foundation, and I'm just trying to build on that and do it the right way. And, you know what I'm saying? Put some love to the city and show some love to the city on new artists that may necessarily not have $400 just to get the shit promoted, or, things like that, or they're, they've been held bad hands sometimes. So what I try to do is, man, if you got good music, just send it to us, chopaholicsmusicgroup@gmail.com, or DM us on Instagram, man. I'm trying to show love to anybody who's got good music. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how much money you got. If you make dope music, we're trying to promote you and show love.
You put something on my mind a minute ago, because the one thing that I didn't remember was which radio station y'all was on. So 104.9, that was one of those newer stations that had come out at
Univision, but it was hip hop.
And they were kind of rivaling 97.9 at that time.
Yes, sir.
And I think that was so good for the city, bro, because when it's only one game in town, and when that game is under an umbrella that makes it so hard for local or independent artists to penetrate, get through. I remember, because correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they have Mean Green up there?
Yeah, Mean Green, okay. Mean Green and Lump had a show together on Sundays.
Mean Green, when he first got there, he had hit me up, and he was like, man, come do a sit down interview up at the state. We said Univision. And
yeah,
like, that's where we were. And to this day, that's probably the longest radio interview I ever had on a big station like that. So for y'all to get in as the Chopaholics at that time, now y'all had this radio presence.